So we have 4 PVC test caps, one of which I used epoxy to fix this standard garden hose adapter to, but you can use duct tape. We have 2 basic scouring pads, 200 straws, 2 pieces of plastic screen, a 4-inch diameter PVC pipe, and this test cap right here. This hole is a 1/2 inch in diameter, and the objective here is to minimize the friction and surface area that the water comes in contact with. I use a Dremel and 800 grit sandpaper. So this is the end of the PVC pipe that will have the garden hose attached to it. We're using the rings that we fashioned out of the test caps to fit the screen in there nice and snug. Top that off with the scouring pads and have it recessed about 1/2 inch deep. Gonna flip that over, and now it's time for the most difficult part of this project, getting 200 straws in this PVC pipe nice and snug. Now we'll just fast forward through this a bit and pretend that it wasn't a struggle. Hey, look at that, isn't that nice? Push it down a little bit more and fit the cap on. And then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing with the screen and the ring as the other side, recessing it just about 1/2 inch before placing on the final cap. Now comes everybody's favorite part, waterproofing this thing with some duct tape. So before we test out our nozzle, let's take a look at the turbulent flow of the water as it comes out of the garden hose. How about a second look with my assistant QP? Now let's take a look in slow-mo. So here's our laminar flow. And while this is a pretty good example, this flow is not perfectly laminar. You can see the visual disturbance as the flow shakes and as it separates into droplets before hitting the water. While this isn't an issue with our nozzle, it does indicate that my building does not have constant water pressure. Something else that's cool about laminar flow is it doesn't splash. Let's see what QP has to say about it. So another characteristic of laminar flow is that it will stay in these sheets, as often seen in fountains. So here's a more accurate example of laminar flow, and if you can see when the flow is undisturbed, it looks like the water's not moving at all. And if you didn't already think laminar flow is cool, it also conducts light much like a fiber optic cable would. Pretty neat! Alright guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and good luck studying for finals. We're gonna need it.